it's Katie from Look Inside, Love Your Life, and today we're gonna talk pillow talk. We're gonna talk not just about pillows, but about sleeping positions. So I'm gonna get in, I have a lot of people that ask me what's the best position to sleep in, and tons of people tell me, oh, I think I woke up and I tweaked my neck or whatever in my sleep. And so this is just a question I always get, so I thought I'd make a blog about it. I'm going to start with the worst sleeping position and explain why. And that, probably not too surprising, is sleeping on your stomach. I'm sure you've heard this before. A lot of people say it's bad because you have no support on your spine. And that is true, but one thing that's really bad is if you're laying on your stomach and your head's turned like that, you are cutting off 20% of the blood flow to your brain. Yeah. So you might wake up with brain fog, or you might just wake up feeling extra fatigued, things like that. And that's because you're not getting enough blood flow to your brain all night long. So if you are a stomach sleeper with your head really turned to the side, you definitely want to maybe explore side sleeping as an alternative, and we'll talk about how you can move up from there. So, second worst or best middle position, side sleeping. So, side sleeping is not the best necessarily, and I'm going to just give you a disclaimer with the side and back sleeping differences is that this depends a lot on your body, so take everything I say with a grain of salt, but I'm just going to explain, why one is better than the other. Side sleeping is probably second best to sleeping on your back, and with this, you would definitely want to make sure one thing is that your pillow fills this space right here between your head and your shoulder, and so you want it to, from here to here, this space, be totally filled with pillow so that your head's not cricked like this or cricked like that. So a pillow that's too big, if the pillow was extra big like this, then my neck wouldn't be straight, it'd be like that. Or if it was too thin, or if my head's just not on the pillow all the way, I make sure to slide the pillow all the way down and into this, cavity here, not like up here. Sometimes, this is the only part of your head on the pillow. You want the pillow to be all the way here. That will help with basically what happens on your side is your shoulder gets smushed, so it kind of gets rounded forward. That's why people like me have partly why people like me have these rounded shoulders, because we're sleeping on our sides. The other thing is, your hips are in flexion. So we talked about in the video about why sitting is so bad for you. That hip flexion issue that a lot of us have, it can just really misalign your spine and cause a lot of tension in the front of the body, which most of us have issues with already. So, but for side sleeping, it's not the worst. Definitely use any props you need. Some people will want pillow between their knees, and making sure the pillow underneath your head is appropriate as well. Sleeping on your back is ideal for most of us. And I will say that I've been a side sleeper my whole life, but I have managed to train myself to at least some of the time sleep on my back. I still can't normally fall asleep on my back. I fall asleep on my side, but sometimes I actually wake up on my back now. And part of how I started to train myself to do that is every night before I go to bed, I just lay on my back for a while. And that kind of trains my body to recognize that position, and even though I can't relax enough in that position to actually fall asleep, I will wake up that way now. The other thing is sometimes, and this happened to me recently, it's just stretching before bed might help you sleep on your back more. Like, I hadn't been waking up on my back in a while. I knew my legs, I had been having issues with tightness in my legs. I did, some stretching, some yoga earlier in the day, and then lo and behold, I wake up on my back. And I was like, oh, obviously, my hips and my legs were just too tight to accommodate that position. So regular stretching, regular yoga classes, that will help loosen up your body so that you are able to sleep on your back. So, there's a lot more to it. Mattresses, pillows, what type, blah, blah, blah. I gotta say, it's all personal. I remember going to the store and at Macy's to buy a bed, and it said, oh, if you're a side sleeper, you want a hard bed. And I was like, what? Like, no, like, I cannot sleep on a firm mattress. Actually, it really, like, if I'm in a vacation home sometimes, like on a beach house, and it's like the oldest, hardest mattress you've ever slept on, I wake up with like really bad shoulder pain. So I actually bring like some padding for when I'm going on vacation sometimes, because otherwise I just end up in a lot of pain. So I wouldn't necessarily listen to what anyone says on that matter. You gotta figure out what your body likes and what your body needs just by experimenting. So some people need a firm mattress. I know Nicole actually, when we were at her mother's condo in Florida, Nicole actually flipped the mattress upside down so that it was harder, because she needs a hard mattress. And I was like, you are crazy. But that's just her. She has a different body than I do. She likes it firm, I like it soft, and it's just different for everyone. So neither nor is better. Memory foam, I cannot do a memory foam pillow. Some people love it. So, try different things. If you're not sure, maybe you can stay somewhere for a couple nights with a different type of mattress to find out. But yeah, basically try to avoid sleeping on your stomach. If you're sleeping on your side, make sure the pillow is the right pillow so that your neck is straight, and make sure that your hips are also straight and supported. Maybe you need a pillow between your knees, or maybe just under one knee. And if you can, start training yourself to sleep on your back. All right, if you have any questions, just write it in the comments and I'd be happy to let you know. Talk to you later. Bye.